This is the Peugeot 406. The 406 is a large family car. First launched in 1996. This is the facelift model from 2000. The car was designed by Pininfarina. It's quite smooth for its size and aerodynamic. I personally think it's probably the last car Peugeot made that actually still looks good. The 407 with the big fat Ferrari moat never did anything for me. This is the bog standard model with steel wheels, but the hubcaps still look pretty cool. Simple design. From behind, it's got the ruby lights. The earlier 406 was half white, and this boot has a bulge out, whereas the other one went inwards. Pretty simple, pretty effortless design really. Windows are big, so you've got a lot of visibility. The 406, as far as I know, was built on the Citroën Xantia platform. Peugeot weren't going to make a large family car at this stage. They were concentrating on smaller cars, and then in 1998 they had the runaway success of the 206, which sold in huge quantities. Being a large family car, it's very roomy. Seats are comfortable, but a little flimsy. You know, I've had two Peugeots, and the seats are pretty flimsy. They tear easy. I actually replaced the driver's seat last year, and this one is gone again. So there's plenty of room in the back, although I never really travel in the back. I've slept in the back, lying across there, very comfortable, no problem. This car has a manual 5-speed gearbox. So that's the dashboard configuration. There's not much to it, very minimal. There's your instrument cluster. On the left is the fuel gauge. There's a revometer, and then there's the main speedometer, and then the temperature gauge. The engine has over 194,000 miles clocked up now. The glove box is big and full of my junk. There's room down here for some good luck mascots, and these have prevented me from crashing time and time again. Just kidding. You prevent yourself from crashing by watching the fucking road. The boot, or the trunk, some people call it, it's quite big. Full size spare wheel. The jack is just rubbish. So was the wheel brace. I've damaged them so many times. Actually snapped one recently. Then again, I think in 9.5 years I've had this car, I've only had 2 punctures. Don't ask me why. Bulletproof, man. Pop the hood and take a look at the engine. The engine is a 2.0 HDI diesel, obviously. Delivers a nice bit of grunt. When you got the car full up with stuff and people, it still goes like shit off a shovel. It's a miser on fuel, 50 miles per gallon, no problem. And it's not bad for a car that's 16 years old. There's a turbo in there somewhere, hidden down there. I've actually replaced that once. But other than that, the engine is still great. No problems whatsoever. Never had any problems with the engine itself. There's been other problems, but every car has problems. Sure. Air filter, pollen filter, fuel filter. I'm going to fire that up now. Nice steady clack. Sounds good. I like the whistle of it. I work in the auto industry myself, and I drive about 50 different cars every week. Some are brand new, just out of the box, but I still get a kick out of driving home in this. Yeah, just don't ask me. I'm old fashioned. The drive is quite smooth. Now this car is old, like I said. The front suspension and the track rod ends and all that bushings are worn in this, but it's going off the road soon. I'm retiring it. This car really served me well. 9.5 years for what I paid for it. Yeah, it's certainly been a workhorse, and it's just fun to drive. I mean, not in a driving way, but it feels comfortable, and it's just fun to drive because you know you have the power to overtake people when you need to, and it's a miser on fuel, which is another plus. Yeah, so will I miss this car? Definitely, I'm going to miss it. I appreciate it for what it is, and I will miss it. I just like the steadiness of it, and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I've been through a lot in this one, and like I said, I love driving it. Even if I'm in a bad mood on a bad day, I still really like this car. I don't know what it is about it. It's just that I kind of have to like a car the way it looks, and then if it drives nicely, that's another plus. I'd be very fussy. I mean, there's certain cars out there that if I got for free I wouldn't take them, because I just, aesthetically, it just has to have the right curve, shape. I suppose it's like women, really, isn't it? You know, you kind of get after, you get one into your head that you kind of fancy, and then, you know, nothing else will do, that kind of thing. It's probably an obsessive streak. But that's what it seems to be like for me with this, with cars and girls. Pretty fast bro. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Peugeot 406 HDI 2000. Sounds so futuristic, but now it's 16 years ago. Model. Gotcha!